sometimes I forget. I don't know how to sing that song. Okay. So two people told me to do this video. Pretty much gonna be about middle school memories. It's basically what's gonna be about. As you can see, I'm outside. My hands all the way up. I'm outside. It's 3:53 at this moment right now. And yeah. So basically, you're probably thinking, wait, she's a high schooler. Shouldn't she supposed to be in school because it's a Thursday? We get exams, so we get half day off. There's only like one I don't think I did so good on. Because I didn't have time at the end. I was like trying to hurry up. It was algebra. And then he told us to guess. He said that he has a strategy on guessing. As in you put like, oh, I just like heard that. It was like, shh. Like the little whistle of the wind that goes into your ear and you can hear it like whispering, you know? Deep, pretty deep stuff. That's funny. um, no, but, what was I saying? Oh yeah, algebra. I'm sorry. Um, he said that to pick one column, like the ones that are all empty, just circle the ones, like fill in the ones that on one column only. You'll get like 10 right. I didn't take that strategy, but I guessed. I was like, this one, this one, this one, this one. And then my friend Clarissa turns around and she's like, you know, you said to only fill in one column, right? And I was like, I do what I want. I'm gonna ask why I'm outside. I don't know. I'm trying to feel like when you're inside too much and you're like, it's like, I can't stand it anymore. Like, it's a prison. It's a cage. You can't get out of it. Oh my gosh. And so you want to get out. So I came outside. Look at this. Nah. No. I was making my handshake. Nah. Anyways, memories, yeah. Memories from middle school. I'm gonna name the top 5 best memories. Of course, from 8th grade is my 8th grade dance. I cried. Because when our 8th grade song came on, I started crying, and I was like, no, and I was like crying, and the only reason I was crying is because we were going to see each other again, because all of them were going to this other high school while I was going to be stuck at this other high school. You know, they go to JLC, and yeah, it broke my heart. But it was a fun night, you know. We all danced to, oh my gosh, the one song that, like, it really, you know, I love it so much that people would, there was this one song that everybody danced to, and, you know, people who hated each other were right next to each other dancing, you know, laughing with each other. People who did not know each other were dancing with each other, you know, I was dancing with people I did not know who they were, even if they were there for, like, the whole middle school years, and, yeah. We were all dancing, and then I looked around, like literally looked around, and I saw everybody dancing and jumping. And it was Shots. The song was Shots. I don't know if I told you that. Damn kids. I'm sorry. Yeah, anyways. It was Shots, the LMFAO one featuring Lil Jon. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And every time it comes up, I always talk about it. Raven and the people from Raven are pretty much the only thing I talk about when I'm at Stevens. I mean, yes, I like talk about different stuff, but that's like the one thing I freaking loved. I just miss it so much. But yeah, school dance is like my one of my favorite memories. Another one was damn. And, wait, no, it wasn't just the school dance. It was just the day. May 20th, I think. If I'm not wrong. I can't look at my phone because it's dead. I keep forgetting. But yeah, I think it was May 20th. It was on a Friday, 2011 to be exact. And yes, it was a school day. I had a choir field trip. Oh my gosh, we went to SeaWorld, you guys. For real, we went to SeaWorld. It was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I've been there before, but this one was just like, we didn't get to go to the water park. Because, you know, they were afraid we were going to drown. This is pretty dumb. And yeah, we just walked around and we did this whole competition thing. We won 2 trophies. Never been done before since like 19 something. Which is a pretty long time. And, you know, we have to thank the trophies, thank it all to our choir teacher. Because if it weren't for him, we probably would have stuck with the original one. Because when he came, it was in 6th grade, my 6th grade year. So we started the same year. He was... Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Please tell me you heard that. Or else someone looked like a freaking dumbass. Yeah, that was a cat. If you did not hear that, that was a freaking cat. I don't know what happened. I'm like, what's going on? That's funny. Yep. This is my area, man. This is where I live. Which is an apartment. So, anyways. So, yeah. We won 2 trophies. Thank it all to our choir teacher, Mr. Toro. This is one thing that my friend wanted me to talk about. Mr. Toro. She told me to talk about him. He was a pretty cool teacher. He loved Gabriel Iglesias. He loved hip hop, you know. He reminded me of this one time when he kicked the wall. Sometimes, I don't know, something was wrong with him. He kicked the wall and he looked like a little baby. Or a ginormous little baby. Anyways, go on with the memories. Trying to not get off topic. Another good memory, other than that day, it was the only day, because that was the same day as the 8th grade dance. I mean, it sucked. One of the worst days. But one of the best days. I also had a date. Don't talk to him no more. I really did like him, but I don't know, I always fall for jerk. Another good memory, I want to say this from 6th grade, all the way back from 6th grade, was my first middle school dance. It was a fall dance, and it's where I met this one guy, and I really liked him. I did really fall in love with him, you know, like teenage love is what I'm saying. I'm sorry, I just keep saying people know. Do I know? Do I know? No, I don't know anybody here. Well, not one person. 2 people, actually. No, just one. I'm stupid. Anyway, um, that's where I met this one guy. Yes, I did end up going out with him. Probably look at me like, and be like, oh, you had a boyfriend? Doesn't look like you can get one. I don't know, that's what I think. But yeah, I had to go with him. It was only for 3 days though, but we were kind of flirting around. He ended up being a total jerk though. He broke my heart like a bunch of times. Apparently I broke his heart, even though he cheated on his girlfriend with me, which I did not know. I didn't, I swear. I never lie, and, well, I tend not to lie so much. This is the truth. I did not know. He said, yeah, we're officially broken up. Apparently that was a lie. Besides that, that's where I met him, so yeah. It was my first dance, very exciting. And another good memory, ooh, probably when we dissected frogs. And, oh, geez, it was gross, but it was the frogs and eyeballs. Goat. eyeballs, I think. And we dissected all those, and it was pretty cool, you know. Gross but cool. And then another one was in, okay, that one was in 7th. This one's gonna be in 8th grade. When we went outside and we had these little rocket ships that we had, and we blew them up in the air. Oh my gosh, like a bunch of them got lost. Some of them, like one of them, you could see like on the parachute going down, like when it like fell. I think it fell in a tree though, so I'm like, damn it. Well, yeah, it was pretty exciting. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Jesus. Okay. I have a lot of good memories. I mean, there was a lot of bad. Don't get me wrong, but you know, I try to focus. Sorry. I try to focus on. I try to focus. Jesus, when? Stop it. I try to focus, like I was trying to say, on only the good, because you know, why pout over something bad that happened a long time ago? Why not smile over something good that happened a long time ago? You know, really good memory. That's what I think. I don't know. So, yeah. And there were some crazy times. I'm gonna tell you this. One time, okay, so it was in 8th grade. This one girl, I had barely met her, but me and her were like, boom, like this, man. We were, no, I can't do it, cause I'm cold. We were like this, and I even invited her to my party, and my party was like, okay, I don't know, I don't want to hear it. Okay, but yeah, my party was like 2 weeks after school started, and I had already invited her, man. Oh, geez, like, tart, for real. And yeah, and there was also my friend Sophia who I met in 6th grade. Me and her were like kind of like this at times, but you know, like that, like all the way across the field, like and then we're like, yeah, we're friends again. Then we're like, no, we don't like it anymore. No, we're friends again. You know, that kind of thing. Now we're like this, really close. You know, we're cool, we're cool. But those two, they had some issues, and they had each other's lunch. They didn't like each other at all. They were fighting actually, and one day they decided to sit. It was like they were really arguing really, really bad. And one day at lunch, I wasn't not there because I have a different lunch, but they had the same lunch. They decided to sit next to each other, which is pretty stupid. Yes, you know, if you're watching this, yes, you're stupid. You too, Sophia. Y'all are stupid to sit next to each other. Y'all were stupid to sit next to each other, at least. And they're about to go at it, man. They're about to go at it, you know. And they like stood up, and then they were like right in each other's faces, like, and then apparently like a bunch of people were holding Nina back, and people were holding Sophia back. I wasn't there. I really don't know. I'm cold. I really don't know the whole story, but they were about to go at it, man. Ooh, forget about that. You know, it happened. But let me tell you about this one. One time, it was who was it? I think it was me and Nina. Oh man, we had it was I think it was somewhere around when it was almost gonna be Christmas break. I think I don't remember. I'm not sure. It was gonna be a break of something. Me and her ended up getting in like a cupcake fight. No lie. Like we were throwing cupcakes at each other. Like, cause I don't know. I think I put some frosting on her nose or something. I don't know who started it, me or her. We put frosting on. One of us put frosting on one of our noses, and you know, one of us got mad. We grabbed some and we kind of wiped it, and then one of us got mad, and then we wiped it all over them, and then we kind of ended up kind of like fighting, but not fighting, but kind of like you know going like that, trying to get like frosting on each other, and this one teacher, Miss Mitchell, or how some people used to call her Miss Mitchell, she's like telling us to go to the office and shit. And you know, I was wearing one of my favorite tops too. Ew, I said tops. Favorite shirts. Gross. I mean, stop hanging out with white people. Not to be racist, but you know, I have a lot of white friends, and a lot of them talk like that. And you know, some of them tell them like, "Oh, you're turning me like a white girl," and they laugh at me, and they're like, "Oh, you're turning us into Mexicans." No, they don't say that. It's once. Anyways, um, we were scared. Well, she was more scared because she was like, I can't get in trouble, dude. I can't get in trouble. And, you know, we went to Mr. Toro's and he was like, oh, y'all should go to the office. It's the right thing to do. I freaking love that teacher because, you know, he didn't be like, why are you here? What are you doing here? You should go to the office, you know? So we ended up going to the office and we kind of explained what happened. We ended up getting detention, not on the same days though, of course. But yeah, you know, a lot of stuff happens. Man, how I miss middle school so much. Y'all, people who are in middle school, you know, enjoy it. Freaking enjoy it. Especially those of y'all at Rayburn. I know how the teachers are over there. But my hair's all frizzy now. Thanks, wind. And I know how the teachers are. I'm sorry. That a lot of them are really cool and they give you like a lot of breaks. No lie. They in high school, you know, once you don't turn in something, you can't turn it in at all unless you know they're a really cool teacher. And wow, it's hard, especially for us, because us ninth graders right now, us fishies, we have to we have a star test. Okay, we have to do the star test while the rest of the high schoolers are still doing tax. And apparently the star is going to be timed out, and the tax is never timed. And if you fail the tax, you can do it again. And but like if you fail, you have to go to summer school, but you have to pay for summer school now. So it's, you know, it sucks because it's timed and they said it's harder. They said the STAR test is way harder than the tax test. They're teaching us things that the other people never learned before because they said it wasn't necessary for the tax. But now it's going to be necessary for the STAR. So yeah, it gets me kind of mad, you know. I just wish I was in middle school again and listen the good times. I mean, I love being a high schooler. Yes, I love it. There's a lot of cool stuff to do. You know, stuff that you really couldn't do in middle school. But there's still a lot of stuff that you can't do anymore now that you're in high school, not middle school. So, yeah. But I guess I want to wrap it up because it's almost going to be like 20 minutes and I'm talking. And I want to make another video. So, deuces. Oh, I said it ugly. Deuces. No. Peace. Oh, I got in my head. Peace.